I need to remember I have to press that button. Sorry, everybody. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday to you. But you got to see why I'm here. Solder paste. In case you hadn't seen the stream on Friday, we built this. A lot of soldering work. Oh, that camera hates it. Hold on, I'll just go straight to this camera. We built this LCK75. All of this is sorted in. All of this was sorted in with much work. And today I have a couple of things. Oh, KJ Mictree, thank you for the Prime sub. Team Mantanak, thank you for the Prime sub. 5 months. Yeah, my face cam is pretty bright today. It's because there's so much light needed for this camera. If I sit back a bit, look, if I sit back a bit, it's not so bad. We're not streaming Upgrade today. We recorded on Saturday. But I am doing something in 2 hours, so this isn't going to be a long stream today. But I have a couple of things. I got solder paste. I also got some isopropyl alcohol to clean up all of the flux. See, like the extra, like the yellow. It's kind of like around here and stuff. But the reason that I got it is because I have to, I'll show you. It's the USB port. The USB port can't be soldered normally. And there we go. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, Copper Cup. We're going to find out if hopefully today, find out if the soldering worked. So Ian isn't here today. Ian's busy because it's Monday and he's actually doing his real job, I think. But we were talking over the weekend. I was asking his advice on how to do I have to do what's called flow soldering, which is a different type of soldering that uses mostly flux. And I was watching some videos about it over the weekend. I was reading some articles. I think I've kind of got it. Tedva, thank you for the Prime sub. What is that? Mito's going to release GMK Laser weekly. What does that mean? Yeah, so there's no mod today. So we're trying something completely different. But I went over it with Ian and what I thought I needed to do. And he seemed pretty happy that I understood what I needed to do. Every week there'll be a limited release on drop. In stock? If so, that's excellent. That's the kind of stuff that we need to start seeing happening more, in my opinion. Wow, that's cool. I will say, personally, I'm not a big fan of laser. Like, if it was in stock, though, I might pick it, I might be inclined to pick it up. But I'm not a big fan of the overall design of laser, but I know it's a very popular keycap set. I assume some like gamer or influencer used it or something, and now everybody wants it. I assume that's why it's so successful. Okay. I've actually got everything plugged in the way that I want today. I spent some time here over the weekend. This fan is for extracting the fumes from the soldering. Ian made me this. It's actually a Noctua PC fan and some controller, and he built it all for me because he is a wonderful human being. It was a gift. Okay, so let me read again the instructions that I wrote for myself on what I'm supposed to do here. So there's still a few things left to go on this. Like I have to do the OLED screen. We'll probably do that today too, and I have to seat this microchip. But the thing that was the most pressing was the USB port. And okay, so my instructions were I need to solder the little legs. There are these tiny little legs on the USB port. There are like these tiny little legs on it. They need to be soldered on the opposite side. Then I need to use flux. Now the first thing I need to work out though is which way up the chat that I'm using is a plugin from, I don't remember the name of it, but it's the company that who bought Streamlabs? Was it Elgato? Elgato just bought this company. It's called Visuals by Impulse. I think that's the company name, and they have like a chat bot thing that I used. Okay. I don't really do bank holidays. Okay, it looks like that the port goes this way based on the images. So I think that's how it works. I think the port goes on top of the board. As with everything on this, the images aren't super clear. Trying to find pictures of other people's in the LCK Discord. This has been such a adventure. Have fun at work. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, my Totorex. Oh boy. I'm trying to find pictures of other people's completed boards just to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so the USB port goes on top. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little solder in here, and here, and here, and here, and then do the flow soldering. Oh boy. Now, what would be useful is if I had something to... There we go. Would that work? Kind of keep the... Yeah, perfect. That keeps it in place. I know the camera's not completely in focus right now. Move my keyboard away a bit more. The white of this board kind of throws off the camera focus, I think. I appreciate you all just appearing. I will say, make sure you keep those notifications on, because now I'm back in the studio. I actually imagine that I'll be doing random streams more often. But we'll keep Fridays locked on the calendar. What is the Falcon? Doc. If you come from Twitter, you can turn my notifications on my tweets, right? Oh, what, like a Lego one? boy. Sorry, my head was in the way, right? Very nice. Okay. So that's the first part. Soldering into place. I haven't made any it's none of the connections. The connections are all here. How much will this zoom in? There we go. So the connections are all here, and that's the part that needs the what is it called? Flow soldering or drag soldering? I don't remember the name now. Drag soldering. Alright, so that's that part done. So fix it in place. Then put the flux solder on the contacts. Now I have to work out how to... Okay, to open this. So I have this stuff. If you type exclamation music, I have playlists. Okay. Put the flux paste on the contacts of the USB port. Heat the flux with the iron. Oh my god, how do I know if I'm using too much? I guess I don't. Is the answer to that. Some videos are saying use loads. I've got to kind of heat that on. Okay. It's definitely covered the area. And now apparently I have to take a tiny bit of solder, put it on the iron, and then run the iron across the contacts again. Whoa! I just dropped some solder on the board. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, I have no idea if that worked. But I guess that is probably... It's messy. It's very messy. Let me go get something to clean that with. Oh boy. Let me get some of that alcohol. Where did I put that? I should have brought something to apply this with, but I didn't. Just gonna dip this in here. Doing some janky things right now. You can't see them. Okay. Well, all I know is I have done something. And we will have to wait and see if that works. This has one of those, this is the isopropyl alcohol that I bought, and it has one of those medicine caps, and I'm never sure if you actually put it on right. How do you... Because it's mic-proof as well as child-proof. Okay. Let me clean this off a little bit. Sorry for the camera freaking out. Slowly expanding my toolkit now here, you know. All these random little bits and bobs. Whew. Okay. Wow, the fumes from that alcohol were pretty strong. So now, I guess I need to work out how to put the the OLED screen in, and then we'll put the chip in, and then we'll plug it in and see if it works, I guess. Uni unts. OLED goes in, short pins down, long pins up. Oop. It's not going to be easy to solder. Sorry, I don't even know if you can see this right now. Sorry. So, I've got to get that in here. Well, it kind of friction holds itself in, which is good. Let me stick it in that foam. Use that foam to hold it in place. Some wild things right now. Okay. Man, those pins barely... Okay. Short pins down, long pins up. Alright. The pins don't even stick out of the back. It's basically flush with the board, but that's what the USB port was like too. I'll tell you what, I am enjoying so much learning all this stuff. It's like a whole new world for me. And I'm very happy that we get to experience all of this together. Last one was a bit jank. Daddy's boy, thank you for the 4 months. Prime sub. Okay, so now the OLED screen goes on here. There's nothing to hold it up. This just floats. Am I missing something here? I guess the sorter would hold it. That's strange. I would have expected there to be some kind of like standoff. Doesn't look like it. Oh god. Oh god. I'm dropping screws now. I'm currently sifting through all the screws that came in a little baggie and subsequently dropping them, obviously. But it doesn't look like the OLED screen is supported by anything. So we're just gonna have to assume that the... So I'll show you what I mean. When this goes on here, like this, so kind of like put it down, you see it's like... I would have assumed there to be something underneath it, because it's kind of just like floating then. But I guess that's just how it goes. No, I do want to put something underneath it for while I'm to support it while I'm doing this. Yeah, it's weird, but it doesn't appear to be anything that I'm missing. Fabin1, thank you for the Prime sub. Joining me as I'm trying to work out how to suspend an OLED screen so I can solder it. Can't find anything that's just the right height. Hi everybody, just joining. We're working on this board today. We've done a lot of work on it. And as of right now, have absolutely zero idea if it's going to work, which is fun. Can I... somehow cut into this? What I don't want to do is try and hold it at the same time, because I know I'm going to mess it up if I do that. Maybe I'll just use this silica packet. Finally useful for something. Yep. That's hilarious. Do not eat, but use to support your electronics. That'll do. Very tiny soldering now. I know my head's probably super in the way, but that one was tricky. Okay. Yeah, it happened. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen happened. It's facing the like it's not straight at all. Can I reflow this solder and try and straighten it out? No, I'm just gonna mess it up. Maybe I can see if it works first, and then I can come back and try and make it better, huh? Okay, so now, just a case of, I think, putting the chip in. I believe that's everything. Let me get this out of the way for the moment. Now, I have no idea when I plug this thing in. Oh, cool, you just started your journal. I hope you enjoy it. I have no idea when I plug this thing in if it's gonna do anything. I'm kind of nervous, honestly. We should do a poll. One of those channel points predictions. I don't know how to do those. I'll take a look at that, thank you. How do I do a prediction? Ah, here we go. Prediction. Will the LCK75 work? Oh. We got yes. No. 1 minute prediction time. You can predict if your channel points. Will the thing work? Oh, there's definitely some bridging. Let me see if I can. How do you fix that though? I don't even know. How do you fix bridging? It's like a 1 minute prediction. You probably can see it. There's some definite bridging going on. So bridging is when the sword is on more than one pin. So there's like the pins are connected, right? How do I fix that? I could use wick. Would that do it? I just take a little bit off. All right, thank you, mode. Okay. I need like a magnifying glass for this stuff. Oh, add more flux, clean the iron, and the extra soda should go... Wait, what is that? Add more flux, clean the iron off, and the extra soda should go up on the iron. Heat it and use the soda sucker. There's a lot of different options here. Okay, so what am I putting more flux on? And then the iron should clean it out. Oh, I actually think that did fix it. Damn. That seemed to work pretty well, actually. Yeah, that's what mode is saying is what happens. So flux helps the solder flow better and you get a cleaner joint. That was surprisingly easy. I'm gonna need to take another look at this though. Let me see if I can. I can't really tell. I think that might be one little area that could still be a little bridged there, but it's hard to tell with the flux, so let me clean that up again. Still one little area. I think I did it. I guess that's hopefully stopped any explosions. Looks pretty decent. Might might be hard to see, but it doesn't look like there's any touching. So should I just try plugging it in? Oh, I'm very nervous to do this. How did the prediction come out? 73% think it won't work. I mean, I will probably vote no as well, personally, but there's only one way to find out. Let's pause the music. Oh, I'm very nervous. This is very nervous to me. Oy, oy, oy. I'm scared. Oh my god! It works! I did it! Yes! Oh my god, that is so satisfying. Yes! Now we need to do the testing of all the diodes to make sure that I got those right, but just the fact that the basics, I got that, I cannot believe I did that. I'm so happy right now. Obviously, I definitely could not have done this without the help of everybody in chat. Thank you so much. I would be absolutely lost. But I am so pumped right now. I can't believe I make that work. Okay, so now it's time to actually check. Do some... Oh. Let's open VIA. Yeah, this isn't in VIA, which is what I thought, but it will at least allow me to do the testing that I need to do. I should put the sounds on. That would be so much easier for me to know that. Oops. Oh, that's opening up a print screen dialog, so that worked. Volume up. Is that one not working? I think I have one. That might be function. What is this? Caps? Who needs caps lock anyway? No. Okay, so... Okay. So, the ones that aren't firing off are caps, and I think what might be function. I don't know what the layout of this board should be, but I expect that it is function, which wouldn't, as far as I'm aware, doesn't show on keyboard testing. Maybe there isn't a function key. Oh boy. Why would there be a function key if we have an F row? No, I think looking at other people's builds, maybe it is. Maybe it's supposed to be Alt. No, I think that's the right control key here. So it's this control key and caps lock that aren't working. So I guess in those scenarios, I have to just remove the diodes and try it again. Would be my expectation. Test matrix. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so we have this is dead. And this is dead. Could just be bad diodes. I don't see anything particularly wrong. What I need to do is find a way to mark these. So I remember which I'm dealing with. Or I could just do one at a time. So we'll start with this one. So I guess what I want to do here is try and remove the diode. Ian, you made it! It works, buddy. It works. If you look what happened. I did it. I can plug it in and watch. There's like the bongo cat. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs, my friend. I'm a very happy boy. I've just got to finish the troubleshooting now. Okay. I have not honked yet. No. get to that in a moment. Oh, let's just do it now so you can add it in. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is coming out. I've yet to try solder sucking. I have one. I'll be honest, I don't fully know how it works, so... Oh, damn, that's very effective. How do you clean it out, though? How do you clean out the solder from the solder sucker? It's not completely loose yet, right? Oh yeah, haha, it just pops out. Nice. It's a clever little tool. Still getting used to it though. I'm not doing the best job. Might need to do a bit of wicking on here too. Ow, burnt my finger. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job of modding today. Forgot the music too. Okay. Just 26. Thank you for the Prime sub. Giving you all that Friday feeling. Snippies. Okay. Huh. Still not working. Now that's weird. Damien, thank you for the raid. I'm building my first through-hole board today, LCK75, and trying to troubleshoot a couple of switches or parts of the PCB that aren't working for me here. I'm gonna try and fix the other one that I'm having trouble with. And then we'll do some additional troubleshooting. D45. Just on the off chance that it is actually okay, but just not. Do some other troubleshooting. Jealous of you getting your second vaccine shot. Hopefully not too long for me. This keyboard is called the LCK75. It was a private group buy done through a Discord. I think that they are doing a second round. Oh man, am I doing the wrong one? Oh man, I think I was doing the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. Let me fix that one. Knew I should have been marking them somehow. Okay, now I got it. Oh yeah, multimeter will probably be a good idea, right? Because that's how I would be able to work out if there was current flowing. Is that right? Not sure if I've maybe done a bit of a number on that one. Okay. See if I've at least fixed one of them. I am in Mega Studio, yeah. Come on, caps lock. Come on, didn't I fix it? God damn it. Now, what are my options here? What could be? So I have two keys that aren't showing up in VIA when I... Bongo Cat's amazing though. I could live without caps lock, honestly, but right control. I have 2 keys that aren't registering. Everything's registering except the caps lock and what I think is right control. So it's this and this. Everything else is fine. And I've tried replacing the diodes twice. I am using test matrix mode. So it's D79 and D45. And I've tried replacing the diodes for both. I'm not totally sure what I'm looking at when it comes to the tracks on the PCB, honestly. I do not have a multimeter. Unfortunately. What I will say is, of all of the keys not to work, I'm actually pretty okay. What kind of... what happened there? Oh, just Microsoft Edge wants me for some nonsense. Yeah, it's caps and right control. You think it could be a firmware thing? I mean, I might eventually just be able to flash it with something using QMK, I guess. They are quite, it isn't, as of all the keys, it does seem interesting to me that that's the two that I'm having issues with. I don't know if it came pre-flashed. Let me see if I can do that. I'm digging around now to see if I can get a QMK file. Yeah, it came pre-flashed for sure. In that sense, like I plugged it in and it just started working. I'm using something called VIA. dealing with Microsoft trying not to let me download QMK Toolbox. Yes, I will do a studio tour at some point soon. Okay. Oh my god. So, hang on, look. No wonder it's not working. Where are we? I can't believe it. Look. Caps lock and right control, they're not mapped. Caps lock is not mapped at all. Right? And then right control is a function. This is QMK in case you've never seen QMK before. So maybe it 100% works, but I need to now actually check that what I've done hasn't now balked it. So I'm gonna load it up the way that I want it with the actual key bindings. If you've never seen QMK configurator before, it is baking a potato. Okay, so now oh, getting up a raid. Rora Keyboards, thank you for the raid. Nightbot's going bananas. I apologize. I do not know how to get this board into a state that QMK will see it. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you so much for the raid. It's turned into a bit of an impromptu stream today, so. It has a reset switch, but the reset switch isn't firing up. So hang on. So wait, sorry. There's the reset switch. But when I press it, it doesn't load up in QMK. Hold boot and then press reset. Thank you so much, Toasty Stomp. Man, I love streaming. Everyone's so helpful. It'd be so hard to work out some of this stuff on your own. We'll give it a go, huh? Hold boot and press reset. Yep, that worked. Oh. Okay. So now so let's see. Moment of truth time. Didn't do anything. I'm from London. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I think that I just need to tinker around a little bit more with QMK. I'm actually pretty confident that I've got it working, because the two keys that aren't working are the ones that the base firmware didn't seem to support. So I'm just going to soldier on with it. Because I feel like the issues that I would have, it would just be a case of if there was a problem, just trying to resolder again. It's a function key and the caps lock, and neither of them. Also, this key is mapped to function D79, and the caps lock just wasn't mapped at all. It was just nothing. So I'm actually pretty confident that I can get it working, but it will just take more tweaking that I don't want to do right now. I know this might sound a bit bananas to people, but I've actually had more luck getting QMK configs to work on a Mac than on PC. I don't know why. I've just, in my experience, have had more luck there. So I will try that later. But I'm actually pretty confident that I got it right the first time, which is frustrating. I should have checked the key mapping. So it did work. The prediction of yes or no. Oh, I was supposed to set what actually happened there, right? How do I do that? Oh dear. I'm bad at modding for myself. Manage? No. I don't know how to resolve the prediction. How do I? I'm terrible. It worked. Like sorry for back on stretches and everything. Yeah, How do I enter the result of the prediction? Does anybody know how to do that? Now looking at help documentation. Oh man, I'm sorry. I do not know how to resolve the prediction. This is now I'm just again only realizing just how good at doing all of this Ian is. Choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome. Did the LCK75 work? Yes. Complete prediction. Haha! Prediction completed. Thank you to the true believers. I did it. I mean, now I've got it to this point. There's still now all of the regular, like, building keyboard stuff. What I'm just trying to work out now is... How is this mounted? So Toasty, I tried using test matrix and they weren't showing up there. So who knows? Maybe there is an issue with those two, which would be a hilarious set of circumstances. But no, I don't. I really appreciate your help. Thank you. But yeah, I tried doing that and it didn't work for just those two keys. The diodes are in the right direction, and I mean, and I've tried replacing them. I mean, there could be an issue there, right? Like, I have no doubt about that. Very peculiar stuff. Yeah. Those sounds you're hearing of me using VIA again. Yeah, it's just those two that aren't firing. I'm not particularly sure what to do about that. Cool. I'll look into getting a multimeter as just another thing to go for. Although I don't really know what to get there. I appreciate any recommendations if people have them. it matter? Probably not, right? Yeah, so this is one of those, I guess you call them a multimeter in the US. I've always heard it as multimeter. Alright, I'm just gonna buy one, and again, like, this project has forced me to acquire lots of things so far, which I'm sure will only be helpful in the future. So I'm gonna buy one of these now too, and I'll be able to test it. Yeah, multimeter, I guess. That makes sense too, of course. So I think the last thing I'm going to do today, I'm going to just gonna put the switches in the plate. But that honestly feels like the majority of the hard part. So Stashiate, this says, can I just say that I like to see you struggling, not because I want you to fail, but it helps me with my self-confidence when things go wrong. Honestly, it's like another, like a real big selling point of this to me is, so I had never sorted anything up until a few months ago when I did it for the first time, and I think that there is something to be said in sharing this experience, because I think it might help people maybe get started in this themselves. That's kind of one of the things that I hope people watching these streams get out of this, is that you can go with no experience into something like this. Scout Geek, if you hit !music, there are both Apple Music and Spotify playlists of the music that I use. Hey, Zach. So for this build, I decided on going for Silence. Not Silence, sorry. Zelio switches. I realize I haven't done my stabilizers. Let me do that now. I have to end the stream in like 20 minutes, so it's probably enough time to do the stabilizers. If I can find where I put them. There we go. These are Durox stabilizers. I'm not recording Upgrade today. Upgrade's already recorded, but I am recording another show, a guest spot on a show that is upcoming. I will be publishing upgrade though. Oh no, here we go again. Oh, Petrus, why now? Yeah, I know why, because it's the best possible time. But I'll ask it anyway. I don't know how you keep all these points all the time. It's gonna take me like 20 minutes. Oh god, no. That's not doable. Okay. Where was I? Now back to it. Thank you, Petrus. I'm getting good at that, I suppose. Well, I guess I have to. Stabilize, this is so messy. Petrus, thank you for the gifted sub. It's very kind of you. All is forgiven. This is a new tub of lube. I'm just trying to get the very last amounts out of this current one. I have realized now that I guess I need to start buying larger tubs than what I have. Waste not, want not. It does feel like it's the thing that I should buy in larger quantities though, because I don't know, it's used a lot for a lot of things, and I feel like having no lubricant would eventually get me to a point where I have projects that I can't complete, which would be less than optimal. It does come in bigger containers, yeah. I haven't seen to buy, but I've seen people with bigger containers. But it is also possible, I guess, to just, if I find someone that does small containers like that, just buy a bunch of them. Darn it. Do not want 5 kilograms. Maybe feels like too much. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that might be a tad excessive. Although, is anything truly excessive in the keyboard hobby? Probably not. isopropyl alcohol is probably a good purchase. This mat could do with a clean. I bet that could do a good job for that. It's funny, instantiate this stream, encourage them to cook. I guess it's the idea of just doing something. I can understand that. Rather than having it done for you. I'm getting messy now. I'm running against the clock. I have just a couple of minutes left before I have to leave for the day. Go back to work. But I really want to finish this. I've only got one more to do. Streaming has not worked for me. And that's the whole point. This is just a hobby. It has worked for some people. Like how my job, podcasting, is a hobby for some people. Okay, I have no doubt these will need more tuning, but that will do for now. Wonderful. Great. Okay, gang. I would like to thank you all for hanging out in this impromptu stream today. There might be more this week. I will warn you in advance because I'm getting the Space 65 and Stellar 12. I think it's Space 65 from Space Cables. I ordered that and it should be arriving tomorrow. And I may want to build that or take a look at that in more detail on Friday. So if I do want to do that, that's going to mean that I will probably want to try and finish the LCK before Friday, or we can double it up. But I will be streaming Friday, but I could be streaming again before then. So keep your eye out, as you all did today. And we may be back later on in the week, but I hope that this has been a nice addition to your Monday, morning, afternoon, evening. But now we all got to get back to work. So thank you everybody for hanging out today. Really appreciate it. Is there anybody online to raid right now? There are no channels that I follow that I can raid right now, I'm afraid. So I don't think we're going to raid today. I don't have a recommendation off the top of my head. And plus I have to run because I'm super late. Thanks, everybody. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.